What's going on, everybody? The Obsession Podcast. I'm Mike Stadler.
And I'm Karl Bethke.
Hey, Karl.
Hey, Mike.
How the hell are you?
I'm freaking outstanding.
Good.
You know, it's
awesome.
Early January, my brother.
It is. It's the new year.
We got things.
New year, new you, Karl.
New year, new deer, baby.
That's right.
It's a new me.
Right?
Yeah, no, I ain't changed.
It is kind of foggy today.
It is, actually.
I had a question. It got sent to me quite a while back, and we never got to it.
Okay.
One of the listeners wanted to know how fog affects whitetail movement, or does it affect whitetail movement? Well, what we think.
What we think about fog and whitetail movement.
Yep.
Well, usually when you have fog, right, you have a cooler temperature with moisture. It basically brings cloud level down low and cuts back on sunlight and everything because the clouds are right at the level that we're at, right? Mm-hmm. Do I think it makes... I never really thought about it, tell you the truth. My opinion?
Yeah, your opinion.
I like hunting in fog. Because it's not rainy.
Right.
Usually, there's not a lot of wind when you have fog, because the wind will blow it out.
Yep.
That's a disadvantage to me.
I agree with liking to hunt it.
Yeah, and then the moisture level is something that helps us with our scent.
Scent, for sure. That's what I was going to say. The scent is obviously knocked down with the dampness in the air.
Yeah. A lot of people will argue that, though, dude.
Yeah,
they will say that the moisture helps the deer smell better. But if your molecule level is dropping, I don't see that happening. And then the moisture is dissipating the scent.
Right. And I mean, I think Timmy. I think it can go both ways for fog, like as far as movement. A lot of people say, they don't move that much in fog. I think it depends on the fog. I think if it's super dense, heavy, I think, you're probably not going to have as much movement. But like today, it's like just all day.
Yeah.
It's just foggy.
Yeah, we can see a quarter mile.
But you can see, though, not enough but it's quiet.
It's quiet.
Again, I think you can use it to your advantage a lot, for sure, especially if, with the no wind kind of sucks, but stalking around trying to see animals isn't so bad in this.
No. I think the fog that I think would be a problem is when the fog is freezing.
Oh, yeah,
that's a problem.
Right.
But in general, I think fog is a really good thing. And like you said, for the stalking aspect of it, because the leaves are going to be soft and everything, if you're doing spot and stalk.
It's easier to get in and out. I always like those mornings when it's a little damp like this to going in, because it's just so quiet. I have, especially a lot of oaks.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a lot of oak leaves. It's like walking on, bags of potato chips.
Yep.
Trying to get to your stand. So these are awesome days for me.
Yeah, in and out.
To get in and out. So I like it in that aspect. Anything's better than hard rain.
Yeah.
So hard rain is usually no bueno. And
the thing about, you can have fog, so we can talk about times of year too. So let's just say the first couple weeks of bow season, if you have fog, I don't really see them being a big advantage at that point.
No, it's warm anyway.
Yeah, it's warm, and my place is in the valley, so I have fog.
There's always fog.
Yeah. And if you have that temperature change, there's always fog in that valleys. And until probably 10 a.m. when the sun starts to rise up over the ridges and starts burning it off. Now, have I seen more deer movement in the fog than not in the fog? No. And that's even documenting that part of it.
Yep.
I have not seen, I will say this, because I've never had fog in the afternoon out there in the early season. I have not seen more deer buck movement in the morning if it was foggy early season. During the rut, because
the rut?
Pre-rut, yeah. Again, I do have more movement.
I think with the fog too, isn't there barometric pressure change?
Usually.
Obviously.
Yeah, usually it's a weather front.
So it's Yeah, right, that's what I was gonna say, so like fog is like hunting the front.
Yeah.
It's a weather change.
Yeah.
Or a weather pattern.
And that's the other aspect of it, guys. So when you have fog, there's a bunch, like you just stated, there's a bunch of different variables in there, you know, and if you watch the show, you guys know that Mike and I are big on barometric pressure changes.
Yep.
And a lot of people argue barometric pressure change, but our documentation shows that if we have anything about 29.85 and above.
Rising, yep.
Yeah, and rising, we're very successful on that. But that's just our documentation. People can argue it, radio collar stuff will argue it, all kinds of stuff they say, you know, here and there. Deer don't change certain things. You know? Temperature-wise, 32 frickin' degrees. 32 degrees, freezing point here in Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin, 32 degrees. Your deer move more. Proven fact.
Yeah, we had that podcast.
Yeah.
When it showed the weather.
Yeah.
Weather effect deer. I don't know, it was MSU one, I think.
Yeah, if you guys go back, it's season 4. I'll put it on the screen here for you to look at. But it's got some really good information about temperature and barometric pressure.
Yeah, I think you got to be a lot more on your toes when it's foggy.
100%.
You know, for sure, if you're going to hunt them. Like, we're going to hunt them. So, I mean, because obviously they're going to be moving slower. They're not seeing as far, so that can be an advantage or a disadvantage for you.
The other advantage, and remember, a disadvantage for you, if it's quiet for us to get in, it's quiet for them to move. So be on your toes.
We know.
Yeah, like where did he come from? Me and Logan this year, when we were done and Logan was hunting with me, it got to be like 10:30 and we're in the tree. We hadn't seen a deer all morning. You know, and we're sitting there and I'm talking to my son, kind of BSing, you know, sitting on the edge of this water hole. And, you know, we weren't being real quiet. And all of a sudden, my son turns around and he looks down the ridge. He's like, Dad, there's a giant. And it was that big, heavy 8. Standing there at 35 yards. I'm like, where did he come from, you know? But, yeah, that whole scenario there, they come in just as quiet as anything.
Yeah, don't have a buck that you name Facebook because you're screwing around on your phone.
That's a good point. Very good point.
Yeah, and that's anytime.
Yeah. You know, but you know, fog in general, I like to hunt on days, and this is going to sound weird because we're barometric pressure guys, and high pressure usually means clear, just so you're aware. On days where the sun is subdued by either cloud cover or fog. I have more success on those days. That's just my documentation stuff. But you can have both cloud cover and have a rising barometric pressure like we talked. And as it's coming, and that's the front where you see that distinct line, that cloud line is moving. You know that's high pressure moving in, and your temperatures are usually in the fall lower, you know, and that's a cold front, you know. But, I mean, as for the fog aspect of things, that's kind of where I think things are. I can't think of anything else weather-wise on the fog that.
No, it was just mainly they were asking about the fog.
Yeah, I think that's a good question.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, we hunt it. Like I said, it's got its advantages, disadvantages, but everything does.
Of course, right.
So. Yeah. And you can kind of tell too, I think, with any weather, is all animals move. I think when you see those fronts coming, like, you just see it. You know, squirrels are up, there's birds moving, you know, and those days when everything is dead quiet, the deer are probably going to be dead quiet.
Yeah, they're going to be down.
It's just how it is.
Yep. And, you know, like we talked, we're going to bring you guys, at the end of some of the shows, we're going to bring you guys the BS corner, I guess we'll call it, something like that.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, and
I love it.
Well, there was a guy.
What do you got?
There was a guy, and I'm going to show you guys the picture of the post. Basically, he was telling everybody in the world that if you don't shoot a buck that's 150 or better, 150, 160, you're piss poor hunter. And I'm trying to remember the name.
It's the first time I've seen this one, too. That's a good one. I like it.
But he was talking about, you know, a 150, 160 is a deer that should be easily hunted and easily huntable. And
what's this guy own?
I don't know. But I know he basically got tore up on the internet. He got rid of his Facebook and oh yeah. Yeah. And I wish I had the picture here. I can go onto my Facebook thing, but Let me take a look here.
Tell you what, those aren't just all dime a dozen walking around.
No, dude. No. But 150-inch deer.
Well, I'll tell you, my comment is, to me, any animal with a bow is a trophy.
Yeah.
And I'm talking, does as well. Does, bucks, any animal in the field. In the western game, I just think it is. The bow is just it's a hard weapon to hunt with. And a lot of factors go into play with it, Obviously, some people are better than others. But, to say something like that, to me, is horseshit.
Well,
there's a lot of good hunters out there that might never have the opportunity at a deer like that.
Yeah. He was basically talking, and I don't know why he said what he said.
Because he's probably killed 5,000.
No, dude, I looked him up. You know how I stalk people. Yeah.
You are a Facebook stalker.
Yeah, well, he had almost 0 pictures of a deer that were over 130. And I'm not going to criticize anybody shooting 130, 110, whatever. Whatever you're happy with, who the hell cares? Yeah. But when you start talking to people on the internet and start hammering score down and crap like that, you just got to F off as far as I'm concerned. We try to keep it as real as possible on our stuff. We hunt the top 10% of the deer we always hunt.
Yep.
Top 10% of the deer or 20% of the deer that go on and off our property.
Keeping it real, Karl.
Keeping it real, and that's what we're all about. But,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I want you guys to comment on what you guys think this
let us know what you think about that.
Individual's post and lay out the truth. Right. You don't have to be nice.
Yeah, we don't care.
We're all about that.
Trust me, we get ripped on every day.
Oh, yeah. Well, and we're going to start calling out people who do say stupid shit.
Well, there's been a lot of people, too, sending us stuff, asking us what we think, so that's the stuff we're going to show. Mm-hmm. We're going to throw it out there to you guys and see what you got to say about it. And
we don't care who they are, either. Yeah. If you guys want to send out the big name hunter stuff, send it in. Yeah. We'll tell you what we think.
We'll tell you what we think.
Yeah.
And you like it or not like it, or maybe you agree with us, maybe you don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. And this is the funny thing. I was talking about this to my wife this morning. I said, what, Mike, the funny thing is, Karl and I don't agree on everything.
No.
We fight about it, too.
That's true.
But you know what? I'm not going to be like, well, screw you, Karl. I don't want to be your friend anymore. That's what you think.
Right.
Grow up out there a little bit. I get having an opinion is awesome, but boy, if you're going to push it, like I said, we've had people threaten us. They're going to beat us up.
Fist fighting.
Yeah, fist fighting, all this kind of
I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, right.
Come on in.
If you're getting to that point with it, you probably have some issues that maybe you might want to get worked out.
Yeah,
I'm just going to say it.
There's usually some problems with those people.
So, send us in that stuff.
Yeah. Try and be cordial with each other.
Yeah.
You don't have to be cordial with us, but try and be cordial with each other.
Yeah, because you're not anyway, so we don't care.
Yeah. It makes us look like a bunch of a-holes to the general public, and we don't want that, you guys.
As all of us as hunters have a hard enough time anyway.
Right.
With the things that people are trying to take away from us. So don't forget about that. We all should be in this crap together.
Yeah.
And
let's try and keep stuff realistic. We've got a lot of younger hunters trying to come into this stuff. Honestly, you guys don't be teaching a first-year hunter he's got to shoot 150-inch deer. Stuff like that. You see it a lot. It's just, and that's our opinion on that. Tell us what you guys think. But we gotta do better, Mike.
Right. Do better. Let's see what they say about this one.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
Do better. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you get a chance, check out Blue Collar Bucks. On Blue Collar Bucks, we do what?
We are everyday hunters, men, women, kids out there having a good time and enjoying the outdoors. I will say it that way. That's what it's really all about. Be proud of what you're out there harvesting.
Yeah, buddy.
No fashion.
We're going to show you some of the pictures from some of the people that sent our stuff in this year.
Yeah, buddy.